aptly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Denver Broncos. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And here we go at Mile High. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. And it sets up 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going deep. Has it left side, Brock, with the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Now, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. Throwing again. Here's Nix. He's got Sutton complete. Still going inside the 35. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. It gives to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yeah, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints make the most of the interception, returning this up to their own 25 before going down. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate, and I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Blue 32. Ready?
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Saints 1st down.
Kamara running out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense to the line fast.
Second and 10.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready. 52.
Looking to throw, Rattler. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos are going to be set up and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He rolls to his right. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Come on, set, cut.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Well, I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Saints.
Watch out,
First down.
From the gun, Rattler. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over
Go
it.
now. Block 40, ready.
Rattler trying to get on second. The catch is made near the edge. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, I'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Ready.
Running behind center with Kamara. And they only get a couple when they needed. Well, they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 4th down.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on 4th. Be the first and more. directly on that 43-yard line. He goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Saints. First down.
Rattler to the air now. Finding Olave back-to-back plays. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Here's Rattler.
At the 37-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
32. Ready?
From the gun on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Down. Set.
Throwing his Rattler. This is complete to Olave. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense in the hurry up here.
18.
Right.
That's another Saints first down.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Red. 38. Set.
Rattler. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and goal.
Kamara. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Blake Groupie to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Nick's off the play action. Towards Sutton, and it's intercepted. That's Mario Davis. And the Saints get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
50 Fury. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Rattler back to throw. Screen here for Kamara. Room to run inside the 20. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. You know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on one.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters, too. He understood how to sell a screen, draw those defenders to him, and like the QB did right there, sometimes they'll even tee off and you get the penalty.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Pass all 80. Let's go.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal.
Ready. Hot. Ready.
And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get some late points and the lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Chased out to his right. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. Nix from the gun. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
On first down, it's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly, but the catch moves into the 48.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it.
And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
Brings up second and 16 at the 46-yard line.
Play action with Nix. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long.
Hold on, son. Ready. 180. Wait, hunt.
Third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
4th and forever coming up.
Bombers, bombers. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
They're going for it. It's Nix. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And that's gonna wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're gonna turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
On the set.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he gets a few on the punch forward. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Set.
Rattler setting to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Room for him past the 30. Up the sideline, past the 45. Space on the right. He's got room. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
Yeah, that's a 49-yard line.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Off the play fake, here's Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Saints' 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Did such a good job, and not just hitting him in a window on that slant in the right window, but hitting him right in time, right in a spot where he had room to run and add on to that catch.
They've got first down from the 31. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
22-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 10.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Going for it on 4th, Nix. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Once more, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
And you just get the playoff. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos struck a second half with some needed points. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Now, quickly, things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Will Lutz to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready, 10.
From the gun, Rattler. It's caught left side by Hill. And this one doesn't go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play clock was getting low. Kellen Moore's going to call a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Got it.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 45. White. Cut.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. Hut. Ready. Ready.
Now a run with Kamara. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Yeah, you want to get about 5 yards to carry? Put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what.